welcome back to the Spoonie Stitcher channel. I'm Shannon the Spoonie Stitcher. You're inside the stitchery and I'm very happy you're here today. This is an exciting video. This is a collab. I am doing a collab with the fabulous Nova Gnome Creations. If you don't know, Nova is known for her gnomes, hence Nova Gnome Creations, and she does something called Gnome of the Month. She mentioned briefly what she was thinking about doing in April, and I said, just casually, oh, can I make the other half of that, just for fun? And she said, let's collab. And I went, ooh, okay. So she's making half and I'm making half. So I guess you'll have to watch both channels to find out what we're doing. She's been so supportive ever since I wanted to even start a channel and my health journey. She's an awesome friend. I am so happy I met her. If you do not follow her channel, not only for the collab, but I strongly recommend that you follow her channel. So what's the collab, you ask? And what is Gnome of the Month? Gnome of the Month, very briefly, she describes it better than I do, is make a gnome. Make a gnome for the month of, in this case, April. This month, she is very excited because the Super Mario Brothers movie is coming out, I believe, on the 5th of April. She was going to make Mario and Princess Peach, and she didn't mention the Princess Peach part. And I said, oh, I would love to make a character too. I'd love to make Princess Peach. So Princess Peach, I picked her. If you don't know who that is, here you go. I will put her up while I talk about her. Princess Peach is a character from the Mario Brother games who is usually kind of the damsel in distress, but later on she kind of gets like her own cart and she gets a couple of powers and stuff like that. Well, she's kind of important to my childhood because I used to babysit these specific kids who were a little high-strung, and this was before, you know, they talked about ADHD, ADD, any of that stuff, and I was their babysitter. And this game would kind of chill them out. Well, but they liked to play Mario Kart, and they asked, you know, that I play with them, and I was fine with that. They always made me be Princess Peach because she's the girl. I just enjoyed playing the game with them, especially while their sister would nap on the couch next to us. Her head would be in my lap and the controller would be here, and she was like 4. And then the boys were about 8. So that's kind of why I wanted to make something. So what you guys can do if you want is follow both our channels and you can see what both of us make. I will show you my concept drawing in a second. And so I'm going to turn Princess Peach into a gnome. She's going to turn Mario into a gnome. That's the collab. So what you can do is, if you want to make a gnome, any gnome, it doesn't have to be Mario related. If you want to make a gnome, email Nova. I won't put her email in my description box, but I will link her video and it'll be in her video. It'll be in her description box. So go to her channel and you can learn all about how to send it to her and stuff. And then she does a fun little slideshow at the end of the month showing everybody's gnomes. So what happens is the last Saturday of the month, Nova will reveal hers, I will reveal mine, and she will have the slideshow of anybody who turned in a gnome that they wanted to show. So, and she does a really great job with that. She includes like a little blurb about, you know, the pattern and why they did what they did and their name, and she just makes it really fancy, and it's something I can't do. So go to her channel, find out more about that. Also, go find out what her concept drawing is of Mario. Here is my concept art for the Princess Peach gnome. What do you think? I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I tried to include all of her basic elements, you know, that make her Peach. So you have her crown, and then of course you have her little like peplum type thing on the sides of her dress, and then you've got her jewel in the center, and her little white gloves, and yeah. So, and then of course her puffy sleeves, her blonde hair, and if all goes well, maybe we'll do another collab. And if all goes terribly wrong, well, we tried. Hers will look great. I guarantee it. She's the queen of gnomes. Hers will look great. Mine? We'll see. Let me just say there are not a lot of pictures of the back of Princess Peach's head, so finding how her hair is sculpted was a little challenging, but I found a couple pictures, and so wish me luck. So that's my concept art. I'm very curious if that's how it'll look in the end. I think that's it. If I was supposed to say other stuff, I'm sorry, I've never done a collab video. This is my first time. I'm very new to this. I'd love to do collab videos in the future, but I don't know. This is very new territory for me. That's the plan. Now that you've watched my video, go watch her video. Or if you came from her channel and you saw mine, go pick out a gnome of your own. If you've never made a gnome before, she has 2 tutorials. One is a adorable little pocket gnome, which Nova, I swear I will make one day, I promise. And she also has a completely super beginner friendly gnome tutorial. It's perfect. If you've never made a gnome in your life, if you've never even made amigurumi, this tutorial is for you. And so if you want to try it this month. Go ahead. Try something new. It's always fun to try something new. Thank you so much for stopping by today. If you like this kind of video, maybe consider subscribing and be part of my Yarn Zebra family. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, turn on your notification bells because I don't have a schedule. I never know when I'm going to post a new video, so you definitely won't know when I post a new video unless you turn that on. Remember, life happens, yarn helps, and spoonies can stitch it up too. Goodbye.